30s and 40s. Good God Almighty!
Oh
All
shit.
right, Ali, what you were saying?
He said that's a problem though.
No, they're actually telling men to be better men, and men are working on being better women, men, but they're not being better women. Like everybody's running through the women. They're actually lowered their standards for their bodies. They'll have sex with people that ain't even worth those men just to say that's why they don't have men. It's like me saying, like when a man go, I'll be, if I meet a feminine woman, then I'll be masculine. They'll go, well, I want a guy that got $100,000. I want a guy that's 6 feet. I want a guy. They've set all these standards what they want for, but those guys ain't gonna want them not having standards.
And y'all sleeping around with
it again.
Yeah, yes, with anything.
Go ahead. Every time I get
you all sleep around with multiple women while you're married.
How many times I have
that and came on here was sitting there bashing women that were considered overweight.
Men are sleeping with men behind their wives' backs. Let's not go there and act like you guys are all around here walking around here like y'all the best of the best. You're living.
Why you having sex with? Then why we getting sex? Why we getting sex then?
Y'all getting sex from multiple.
No. Let me ask you, Rose.
Men.
If we women that
don't mind you being married. I mean, come on now. Let's stop.
So right. So let's.
As Ham says,
anything.
Can I speak without getting cut off? Can I speak without getting cut off?
Go ahead.
It is.
Y'all support OnlyFans. Y'all support the thought culture. Y'all support strippers, prostitutes, hoes.
And y'all
support.
Are sleeping
with
double lives.
And y'all the ones that be paying for that. What you talking about?
Y'all said y'all gonna cut me off. Hold on. That's 100 to 0.
Okay, let's stop.
But the argument, because you have to make sure you encompass all the arguments. If we agree that women control access to sex, where does the onus lie? Because you're saying these men are having sex outside of their marriage, but women are opening their legs to married men, and you control access to sex. You gotta bring it full circle though for sound argument.
They support the cheat culture. Women know they're cheating.
Because what he's doing is he's calling out us supporting the feminist culture, us and supporting our self-love. Y'all are sleeping with other men, okay, and not telling
them. What are you saying? Wait. So,
put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
Another talking about polygamy. You are walking around talking about polygamy, and if I get on a dating site, the first thing I see is men talking about I live an alternative life. And I'm just being honest.
Right. They're polyamorous.
Ali, actually, let's
go off, bro.
Hey, Fatty. Hold on, Fatty. Before you go to that too. Y'all having sex. Y'all becoming bisexual and having sex.
Thank you.
And so are you.
No, we're not.
No, wait, bro.
Go ahead, Fatty.
Can you stop for a second? I've been to college, you probably guys been to college too. You know, men that play sports with each other don't start fucking each other. Put a woman on a basketball team and they all become studs. And
shit like that.
Same thing.
Sometimes y'all men be ain't shit. That's all.
Same thing with private colleges. My point is, again, I respect everybody. If you want to fuck man, woman, whatever, you do it. But the fact that you are pointing out that men are fucking each other when the average woman is bi-curious at least and had an experience with her best friend and all that shit is hilarious. You women actually are the ones that are bending the rules and are in mess fucking each other, licking each other vaginas, whatever. Men are not doing that in mess.
And hell, they're not. We're not. No. Hold on. I'm gonna say no. I got him before you did, bro.
Wait a minute,
Hold on,
Are you saying that men, period, let's not use black men in general are sleeping, are deciding to have secret lives and sleeping with men because women have been
lady. No, what do you know? Ellie, I promise he's Ali.
Go into the house, but Fatty, I promise it. Go into the house. Fine. The daddies ain't there, and the mothers are sexualizing the boy and the girl. That's why they support LGBT behaviors, because you're going to have to go back to the woman and acknowledge the fact that she was sexualizing her daughters and her sons. And we don't talk about the women touching the boys as well, too. So the reason why the LGBT behaviors are being pushed is because the women are supporting it. The last 6 women before I even started dating again, all were bi. Women are bi and dealing with gay guys, but they're doing it because they don't want to be judged because of their behaviors and what they're doing to their kids as well and what they're pushing out to the community. Y'all supporting the gay culture, fat culture, all the cultures, everything culture, the feminist culture with no families. Y'all are supporting this, not men. And if a man tells you the truth to push back on it, he's toxic. He's a narcissist. He's sexist, and he's a bigot. Everything we do to try to support families, our black women push back on. That's the problem. So if you want to talk about sexualizing, make sure you acknowledge what the mamas are doing right in front of their boys and their daughters, having men going in and out, in and out, in and out, having their titties all over the internet, having their ass all over the internet, showcasing everything and marketing to other men while you got a man and you got children, while you got babies. Well, that's a whole nother conversation.
Okay, so can I ask a question? I want to ask a question to Ali and Fatty. I have a question because y'all been asking like me.
You didn't even address that.
You didn't let me.
You didn't know accountability. You're not going to address the mother sexualizing their kids
because that has nothing to do with the question going along the bottom, and it's going down a rabbit hole. It's not even.
They're not Hamp. They are going this way. We're trying to answer. We're answering all their questions
that's
directly.
Fine, Ali, we have time.
They take all. No. I'm saying no. They can do it. We used to this, family. But I just want to make sure we know. We want to know that they go this way with their answers, and we answer all their answers straight up. They going off
I guess my question. I see it, Fatty. I guess my question is, why did we get to that though? The gay shit.
It's shaming tactics. When they are cornered, they go, men are gay, men have small dicks, men are bums, men are homosexuals.
Men
don't practice dick discipline. Everything that they're doing, everything the majority of women are doing in society, they project to the men. But this is what they're actually doing.
Let me share this. I want to hear Tay. What is this, Fatty?
No, when I was young, I remember seeing these remember 20 years ago when Madonna was on the DMAs and she kissed Britney Spears and Aguilera on the mouth. Do you see when men do this shit, we actually chase them down. We say, don't do this in public. Lil Nas X, don't do that shit. Stop doing that. You guys applauded it. And you're going to say, this is white woman. This has been happening for decades. No, this is happening for decades. So the fact that you come here and call us gay, you guys are fucking each other and all that shit, when women been doing this in public in front of the cameras for decades, is hilarious. Take the L, go home. You guys are the lesbos, not the men that are gays. For most part, men are okay with this shit. We don't align that way. So go ahead.
Men be fantasizing about it though. Women don't fantasize about that.
On that self-discovery phase, a lot of times women are involved on that shit. On their self-love phase, a lot of times women are involved.
Nay, when your answers is getting y'all asses beat. I just want to let you know that right now. The shit you've been saying is getting the Snoop Dogg shit beat out of y'all. I'm just telling you that now. I'm listening. I'm like this nigga just yelling out shit that agree with Ali and Fatty.
And remember this, they did it. They went gay and bi to keep their body count low, but it showed how nasty they was. That's how it backfired. So they still was up in their body count, just not with men. That's the thing they don't address as well.
Men be messing with transsexuals. What you talking about?
They just say shit and it just bodies the. Go ahead, Tim.
Just saying whatever.
We losing bad. Okay. So no, I think to answer your question, Ham, I think we got here just because collectively as women we did not agree, but I think we should, to the admission of women having the power between their legs. I think that's how we got to the.
They have a lot of power
or whatever, right?
It's so easy.
That's it. That's all I wanted, y'all.
What is happening here is called Schrödinger feminism. The woman is strong and independent, and the victim at the same time. And she will pick and choose, determine of the situation, which one to actually choose. One day she's the strong woman, and another day she's a victim that can say the guy, please, can you get a condom, please?
Tay, let me ask you a question, Tay, because you seem like the one that has a lot of the logic on the panel, right? If I say I'm not going to deal, me and Fatty already said we ain't dealing with no big woman unless it was an accident. I fell on her, right? So logic-wise, if women are having more sex and babies than marriages, do women really want marriages or do they want sex?
It's given sex. I mean, based off the logic, women want sex. But we want it just as much as y'all to do too. I think that's not something we talk about.
Be married. Sorry, Tay. The logic is we want to be married, but we're not going to sit around and not be fucked in the meantime.
So wow, DJ, you see what she? Y'all,
wow.